Hi, I'm Rachel, and this is my Author's Answer video for August 2025. The Author's Answer series was brought to BookTube by J.D. Archer. It's a series he started with his writing group on his blog, where every week they would ask and answer a series of reading or writing related questions. And then J.D. started an AuthorTube channel and brought several of those questions over to AuthorTube. So I'll link both to his Author's Answers videos and to his blog down below, as well as to my own AuthorTube playlist, which is predominantly made up of me also partaking in this tradition. I have been answering these Author's Answer questions sequentially for several years now. In fact, we've just recently made it into the triple digits, and this question I'll be answering is actually question number 101, which is to talk about books that make you laugh. And I dragged my feet a bit on this because I actually find it difficult to look at humor in literature. It's not my strong suit in reading, I think. It doesn't stick out to me as much as it probably should. And I think, if I can toot my own horn a little, I think I have some humorous elements in some of my writing, like with my fantasy novel. I think the character who stands out to a lot of people in the manuscript I'm currently writing is the witty grandmother figure. And then I was several years ago writing a literary novella, and I actually got the chance one year after NaNoWriMo to go to a local bookstore and read out an awkward dinner scene that I wrote, and I got the audience to laugh at some of the character interactions, and it's since won me the moniker that, no matter what I'm writing, literary fiction or fantasy, that awkward dinner scenes with some humor, well, maybe some humor, the awkwardness of, relations humor is a part of it. And so I really should be centered more into when that appears in literature, but maybe I take myself too seriously. I know that I occasionally chuckle at things that happen, but I can't say that, I remember a lot of books for their humor. Like I even tried the Good Omens series, one book by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett, and that sort of humor, it wasn't my style. It just didn't work for me personally. There was a book I just recently mentioned in my last BookTube video, which was something I read a few years ago, called Burnt Sugar by Avni Doshi, and the first page featured this very unlikable character who I found very amusing, and how vengeful she was toward her mother. So I guess that's a reminder that these things do exist, although I think ultimately I focused on, other aspects of that story. I didn't think of it as humor. So maybe that's something that I should be paying more attention to in the future. And speaking of other things I should be paying attention to, it does seem like my battery once again is dying. I was hoping I'd be able to squeeze in a quick little video. So there we have it. And I'll leave my reviews to Good Omens and to Burnt Sugar down below. I hope to be back on this channel in the imminent future with my last Would You Read It challenge video of the month, where I'm finally catching up to my schedule, so stay tuned for that. I will leave off with the invitation to please leave down below your favorite examples of humor writing and why they work for you. And thanks so much for watching, everyone. Keep writing, and I'll see you next time.